Today, I'm going to walk you through step by step as we build together a bot inside of N8N that automatically comments on Reddit posts without you having to do anything. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you how you can actually input multiple subreddits so you basically become a comment machine. The reason that we're doing this is because being a reply guy is one of the best ways to grow any social media channel. It's also one of the best ways to sell a product or a service. And Reddit is actually one of the best ways to get interest for something that you're selling. I've seen a lot of people pop off if they're like building a micro SaaS product or something like that, getting their first initial customers from a platform like Reddit. If you're new here, my name is Duncan. I've grown my AI agency to over $10,000 a month, and I've sold my automations to thousands of customers. And my team and I are planning to launch a suite of micro SaaS products over the next year or a couple of years, and Reddit is going to be a place where we want to find our first customers. And so I'm actually going to be implementing this reply guy strategy myself, but you can't just go out there like posting sales posts to everyone on Reddit because you will get trolled super, super hard. You will get a lot of hate, but becoming a reply guy is what has allowed me to originally grow my Twitter account to almost 20,000 followers. It's what allowed me to grow my TikTok to 70,000 followers. And if you're just getting started on a platform or you're just trying to get initial users for something, like becoming a reply guy is the best way to do it. And what do I mean by a reply guy or gal in our case? Basically, it's just someone who comments and provides like helpful advice, like something valuable. You're just contributing to the conversation. You're starting to be seen as an expert in your space, and people are going to look at your profile. And the more they see you popping up as somebody who's providing valuable or helpful information, the more likely they're going to trust you and want to kind of be a part of the thing that you're actually building when you do hit them with that sales pitch. So the idea today is, and let me just open Excalibur up here. And I really think the system that we're going to build today is really simple. I think the system that we're building today is like, one, we're just going to like find subreddits we want to comment on. Two, I'm going to show you how to create a connection between N8N and Reddit, create N8N to Reddit connection. And then I'm going to show you how to set up a comment bot using like ChatGPT or an LLM of your choice so that you actually don't even need to write the replies yourself, but basically the AI is going to do it for you so you never actually need to touch anything. So let's see, auto generate comments and for comment on Reddit post. And so basically you can set this cycle up to run like every single day. And just like once in the morning, you can get the newest post of the day. Every couple of minutes, you can just go through and drop a new comment on the next post. And so this way throughout the day, you can just basically be providing value in a subreddit and you're going to get seen. So let me just go ahead and let's start this from scratch. I'm just going to completely delete this. And we're inside of N8N. It's my favorite automation platform to try to find our first customers and establish myself as an expert. So the first thing that we need to do is find subreddits. And there's a couple of subreddits that I'm a part of. Obviously, our N8N is a big one. This is for people interested in AI and automation. And then I'm also going to be using this micro SaaS community and the SaaS community just to get started. You see, I have a couple over here, side projects or whatever, and you just kind of want to find active communities like in your niche that you can like contribute valuable information to. So once we have this, we can really go ahead and get started. And just for testing today, the first thing we're going to do is create a trigger. So I'm just going to click the plus. I'm going to go ahead and create trigger manually. On the flip side, if you want, you can just go ahead and click this and set this to run on a schedule. And like I said, you can just say like trigger this, okay, every single day, and trigger this, let's say at 7 a.m. It'll get the newest post of the day, or maybe you want to trigger it a little later in the day, like trigger this at 10 a.m. every day, find the newest post, and then go ahead and drop a comment on them. So we can set this up like this. And the next thing we need to do is we basically want to go ahead and I'm just going to create a set node here. I'm just going to go ahead and call this, and I'm just going to say subreddit. And we're actually going to change this a little bit later when we want to go ahead and add multiple subreddits to contribute to. But just to start, we're just going to go ahead and type in N8N as the subreddit. And I'm just going to go ahead and rename this, and we can say set subreddits. Cool. And so what we need to do now is we actually just need to scrape the posts from that specific subreddit. And what's great about N8N is they already have a built-in Reddit node. So just go ahead and click the plus here, type in Reddit, go ahead and click this. And what we want to do is we want to get many posts. So I'm going to click this here, and we have this set up to get many posts. And for the interest of right now, I'm just going to go ahead and like return 3 posts or something like this. This seems great. And here's the subreddit we want. I'm going to click execute previous node. There's a problem. It's not letting me do it because I don't have the subreddit in here right now. I'm just going to hard code it in. Now, if I click execute previous nodes, we can go ahead and delete this. Now I'm just going to drag in this subreddit right here. So now we can dynamically link it. And anytime we update the subreddit in this field, it'll link in here. And the reason I'm doing this again is because later on, I'm going to show you how to set it up so you can have this set for multiple subreddits. So all 3 of the ones that we want to scrape. And you can already see, since we ran this once, we basically are pulling in the 3 posts from the community today. You can see here's this text from the thread. All beginner questions. Please help newbies in the community by providing them support, et cetera, et cetera. And there are a couple of different parameters that we want to set up. So I'm just going to click add field here. And what I want to do is I just want to scrape new posts instead. Now, in order to actually get this working, you do need to set up a credential for Reddit. So let me show you how we can go ahead and set up this new credential. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click create new credential so you can see the fields that we need. We need the client ID and the client secret. And we definitely want to make sure we understand that this redirect URL is something we're going to need to bring over to Reddit. So I'll leave a link in the description where you can get access to this. It's just reddit.com/prefs/apps. And this is where you create an app in Reddit. So you need to sign into your Reddit account. We can go ahead and click create another app, and you can go ahead and name this like N8N test app or whatever. You want to make sure that this is a web app. The description actually doesn't matter too much. Allows me to interact on Reddit with other users. And we actually don't need anything in the about URL, but the redirect URI, this is this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this. If I come back in here, I'm just going to paste this in. I'm going to click I'm not a robot. Yes, we'll do this. Of course, amazing that we have all this AI and AI doesn't know what a motorcycle or a traffic light looks like. Incredible. I don't know where this traffic light is. This thing is crazy. This seems unnecessary, but okay. Stairs, enough. Cool. I'm not a robot, and go ahead and click create app. Okay, this is fine. For me personally, it says you can't create any more applications because I already have one. But once you create an application, basically it'll give you the client ID and the client secret, and you're just going to paste these values in here, and it's going to go ahead and create a new authentication connection for you. If you want any more information, what's really great is N8N actually has excellent documentation on everything. So just go ahead, open up the docs. You can go ahead here and get started with that. So I already have a connection. This is great. I'm just going to close this down. We're already connected here. And if I go ahead and click execute step one more time, we're going to pull in the top 3 posts or the 3 newest posts coming from Reddit. This is great. So really, we have like the basis of this, right? We have the posts that we want to comment on. So what are we going to comment? Well, there's a framework that I have found to be really, really effective for commenting on any post, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Reddit, whether it's Twitter, whatever. And it's this ACA framework. And this is something that Alex Hormozi actually preaches. It's acknowledge, context, and then actually down here, action, right? And I've actually fleshed this out a little bit with like something from your own perspective, something that makes it feel a little bit more personal. So I already have this AI agent prompt coming from a different automation, but we're going to pull it in over here. So let me just read it to you really quick. You're an AI agent replying as a real person to this. In this case, it's LinkedIn posts. We'll change this to Reddit. Write replies that sound like a sharp, trusted friend, confident, human, and curious. Professional but warm, like you're talking to a friend. Ensure you respond to the overall theme/topic. Do not get overly technical. Write at a 6th grade level. Do not use semicolons or em dashes. And here's that framework, right? So A, acknowledge. Spot and affirm the core insight or energy in the post. So basically just like, hey, like I see what you're talking about here. That's great, right? So context, add a punchy refrain, nuance, or perspective that sharpens the idea, right? So like, and I kind of like using these natural sounding like phrases, like it's actually insane how this thing is happening, or I'm honestly pretty surprised. I wasn't expecting this, right? Something that kind of like sounds casual and normal, but is a direct response to the comment or to the original user's post. And then optional is a quick eye, drop in a short lens from your own perspective. So I've noticed this too, or I'm testing this right now, right? So now you start relating it back to yourself, which makes the comment seem like it's coming from a real person, because it is, I guess. Action, and then leave a practical takeaway or sharper lens, right? Something they can use now. And then end with a natural peer-to-peer question, right? So we have some extra rules for this or whatever. I also added in the bottom somewhere here, never say game changer or here's the kicker, because AI seems to like to do that, and it's just ridiculous because nobody ever talks like that. So I'm going to copy this. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to come back over into our Reddit post. I'm going to go ahead and click the plus, and I'm going to go ahead and type in basic because I like using the basic LLM chain. We're just going to go ahead and change the source prompt for the user message to define below. And one other thing is I'm going to come into chat message and I'm going to click add a prompt, and we're going to add the system prompt. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and paste in you're an AI agent replying to, and we'll just change this to Reddit post. So we have basically all of the information that the system needs. And then all I'm going to do here in the user message is I'm just going to go ahead and let me open this up so it's a little bit bigger. And let's just go ahead and say post title. And I'm going to say post text. And I think that's all we actually need, right? So here is the title of the post, and we can just go ahead and drag this in. And somewhere right here, this is the text of the post. And if I scroll through, I don't actually think we need anything else in this case. So this is really great. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and connect. And if you have an OpenAI account, that's great. I personally like to use OpenRouter for something like this because OpenRouter gives you access to every LLM. So we're going to use 4.1 mini. I actually like using Claude's Sonnet for this because I find that Claude's writing style is like a lot more authentic. If you want to know how to connect OpenRouter to this, it's a very similar process to Reddit. It's even easier. You actually don't even need to create an app. You just go to create new credential, head over to openrouter.ai. And if we go into settings, or if we go into keys here, you can just click create API key, name your API key. It'll give you a long string API key and just paste this in here and you'll have a connection set up in like 2 seconds. Super, super easy. If you are using this, you definitely just want to make sure that you have some credits or some money loaded up onto your account so the system can actually run. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. And so let me just run this. Let's click execute workflow. We're getting our N8N subreddit. We're getting those 3 newest posts. And now we're writing a reply to these posts with our OpenRouter Claude Sonnet, a little chat post writer. And it's actually writing for all 3 of these. So I can go into the JSON view here. So here I built an AI chatbot. I changed the name from Nathan to Adam. When embedding it, the name is still Nathan. Any solutions? So I'm just saying that's a classic caching issue. The embedded widget is probably still pulling the old configuration data, even though you updated the backend. Try clearing your browser cache, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is giving some really valuable information, right? So Google's free tier quotes are honestly pretty aggressive, and it sounds like you're hitting the wall fast. Okay, this is cool. You're thinking exactly right about N8N. So this is great. I think these posts are actually too long. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to trim this way down. 300 characters is way too much for this. I'm going to say keep it under 150 characters. I think they can be half the length. So again, it will take a little bit of finessing, which I think is fine. But I think this is a really good start. So let me click execute step again and just see if we have something a little bit more concise and consolidated coming out of this. And then once we have these answers, we can actually just go ahead and immediately add these comments to the posts themselves. The display name is probably cached somewhere in your embed code. This is great. And this is cool. Are you seeing Nathan in the actual chat interface or just in the backend somewhere? And sometimes I find actually that I still feel like these are a little bit long. And I find that sometimes the system messages can get a little bit lengthy. So I'll just add this little tidbit here in the user prompt as well, which just sometimes reinforces that logic. The next thing we need to do is we actually just need to go ahead and drop this on the post. Okay, so cool. These are much shorter, right? Great. I actually love how casual this sounds. I was just reading through this one, and then I kind of like this down here where it was like, the quota issue will probably disappear once you switch to the right model. But yeah, adding a wait node between calls is smart anyway. That sounds super natural, pretty crazy. The last thing we need to do, click this plus again, go to Reddit, and we're going to do create a comment in a post. And from here, basically, we just need to pipe in the text from the basic LLM chain. So now we have the text here. And if we come into the post ID, we can just open this get many posts down here. And if we scroll all the way down, for some reason, I don't know why they put this so low. I feel like the post ID is pretty important. Let me see if I can find it in here. I don't think it's in this. I don't think it's in this. Here we go. It's way down here buried. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm going to pipe in the post ID here. And I think we should just be able to go ahead and click go. And if I click execute step on this, it should actually leave those comments on all 3 of those posts for us, right? And so if I come back in here, if I come back into N8N, so now if I go to this post, it says need help. And this is the one where I changed the name from Nathan to Adam when embedding. Are there any solutions? And I literally just went and dropped that comment right on this post. So this is pretty great. I do think if something that's a technical form, you might want to add a step that does some research for you to make sure you're providing a good answer. So anyway, this is generally how this Reddit bot works. The last thing we want to do is we just want to set this up to run on multiple subreddits. And actually one thing that I think is cool to do so that we're not commenting, you don't want to just blast. I just commented on 3 posts in a matter of 2 seconds. And the concern is that with Reddit moderation, you don't want to get flagged as being a bot. So what I would actually do here is I'm going to throw in a loop node so that we can actually loop through these one at a time. So batch size is 1. This is great. And I can just delete this replace me, and let's make these connections here. We want to go through the loop node. So what we're actually going to pull in, and let me just run this, the loop node, just so we have data in here. Come in here, this is still getting the title and the self text. This is all good. This is great. So now we should still be doing the exact same thing, no issues here. But then at the end of this, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a wait node, right? So let's wait for like 3 minutes or something, right? So we're going to wait for 3 minutes in between every post, and then we're going to just loop back and we're going to grab the next post, right? So now this is like a more natural cadence, as if someone was like scrolling through Reddit and they left a comment and then they went to the next post and then they read it through and then they like wrote a comment and then they posted it, right? So now we can go through one at a time. Super, super cool. So the last piece of this puzzle is like, if we want to do this for multiple subreddits, because like there's probably multiple places where your potential clients or customers hang out, right? So what we're going to do here, instead of manual mapping, we're just going to change this to JSON. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. And what I'm just going to type in here is subreddit in quotes, and we're just going to create our own array here. So I'm going to do subreddit in quotes, colon, and then I'm going to do an open bracket. And now we're just going to put in the names of all our subreddits. So we do quote, N8N, end quote, comma, another quote. I'm going to do micro SaaS, quote, comma, and then one more is just SaaS, end quote, close bracket, and we should be good to go. So now if I click execute step, you can see we have this array with all 3 of our subreddits in here. And there's just one more thing we need to add now, is that between this, we want to go ahead and click this and go split. And so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab the subreddit field and we're going to split these out one at a time, right? So now you can see we have these 3 items. So we're actually going to loop through all 3 of these. So now we can do this, and I'll just disconnect this for the purpose of the demonstration. We can click this, we can grab every subreddit, and we're going to scrape the newest 10 posts for each one of those subreddits in order. And I said 10 posts. I was a little confused. I thought I had set this to 10, but I only set the limit to 3. So we're actually just getting three posts from every subreddit, right? And so you can see here, this is subreddit N8N. We can scroll down. If I scroll like way down further, let's see if I can find another one. And you can see here, subreddit name, this is the micro SaaS, right? So now we're grabbing 3. And now if we want, we can up this to 10, right? And we can grab 10 newest posts from every subreddit. So we have 30 posts to go through throughout the day to leave comments on, right? So this is super, super powerful. And if we want to go ahead and add more subreddits to this, like you would just come in here, you would type a comma, you would type quotes, and we could say like real estate, right? If that's another name of another subreddit you want to be a part of. So you can just go ahead and add to this list over time as you find more communities where your potential clients or customers might hang out. So once you just connect this back up, basically, again, what it's going to do, I'm going to click save. I'm going to click our little magic brush to clean everything up here. And let's just go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and maybe instead of right now, you can also change this from new post to rising or hot or top. Why don't we just go ahead and click top for now? I can set this to run again whenever I want it to. I can just go ahead and click execute. Again, we're grabbing all 3 of our subreddits. We're splitting them out one by one. We're scraping 10 posts for each one of those. And then we're looping through each post individually. So we loop through the post. We basically write a reply, a comment reply to that post. Then we actually post it to Reddit in the actual comment section, and then we wait 3 minutes, right? So it feels natural. And then we come back to the beginning, we grab the next post, we write a comment reply, we post it to the post, and then we wait another 3 minutes. And you can just set this to run every day. And now you can be a reply guy to start being known as somebody worth paying attention to, so that when you actually have a product, people have identified you as someone who has value. Then they're someone that they know, like, and trust. Alex Hormozi talks about this all the time. And then therefore, they're going to be willing to participate in whatever it is that you're trying to get them to participate in. So if you thought this video was cool, if you thought this was helpful, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want to see how I set up something similar to comment on LinkedIn, check out this video up here. I'll see you over there.